up friends, welcome to today's how-to. Today we'll be learning how to draw Lotso from Toy Story. So first let's get started in the center of our page, and for the nose we're going to draw in a curved line from left to right. Let's close this off underneath by drawing a nice big arch line, again from left to right, connecting that. Moving underneath on a diagonal now, for the mouth we're going to draw in a small arch line on the top, and we'll do the same thing on the left. And now from here, we're just going to connect this with a curved line from left to right. Now let's draw in the eyes. On the right hand side, we're going to arch this line up and then down. And then leaving a small gap in the middle, we're going to flip over to the left hand side and we'll replicate that. In the center now, we're going to draw in a curved line, arching that in. We'll line that up at the same height on the left-hand side and replicate that. Now from here, we're going to draw in a small curved line that attaches down towards the bottom. And then on the top, we're just going to connect this together, curving this line up and then back down on the right. Let's draw in the eyebrows now. So on the right-hand side, we're going to curve this line out and then in. We'll come over to the left-hand side, curving this over and then back in. Now from here underneath, we're going to arch this line up, down, and then back out, making sure to curve that line out. We'll do the same on the left. So we're going to curve this line out, up, back down, closing that off together. And now let's draw in the face. So in the center, coming up on the top, we're going to curve this line around, and we're going to bring that down on the left-hand side. Let's start back in the center and we'll replicate that on the right. So we're going to curve that out and then down on the right, ending that at the same height. Closing it off in the middle now, we're going to curve this line around and then in towards the center. And then we'll start back on the side, curving that line out, bringing that over and in, blending that in on the bottom. On the right hand side now, we're going to curve this line around and then in. And then we'll flip over to the left hand side and we're going to curve that out and then back down. Let's draw the ears up above. So on the right hand side, we're going to draw a nice big half circle. We'll move over on the left hand side and replicate that. In the middle of both ears now, we're going to draw in a small half circle. Now let's draw in the body. So we're going to come down on a diagonal, and for the foot, let's curve this line up, down, and then in. Closing off the bottom, we're going to draw in a curved line from left to right. Stepping across, we're going to curve this line around, and then in, and then we'll bring this diagonal line up towards the center. For the left foot now, we're going to curve this line around and then down for the bottom of the foot. For the torso, on the left hand side, we're going to curve this line around and then down, and then we'll flip over to the right hand side, curving this line around and then back down again. Let's close off the center of the stomach. So we're going to arch this line around, bringing this all the way over and up on the right hand side. And now let's frame in the arms. So on the top, we're going to curve this line up and then down. We'll start back on this line. We're going to continue to curve this line around and then in towards the side of the stomach. Let's flip over to the left hand side now. We're going to curve this line up and then down. And then starting back on this line, we're going to arch this line around and then in. Now let's come in towards the palm, and on the top, we're just going to curve this line around and then down. And then we'll flip over to the left-hand side, replicating that. We're going to close this off on the side now, arching this line around and then in on the bottom. And then we'll do the same thing over on the left-hand side. And that is it. That's how you draw Lotso from Toy Story. You can pause the video and color it the way that I have done, or you can change your colors up if you'd like. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel, and also drop a comment below suggesting any more characters that you'd love to learn to draw next. Thanks so much for joining me on today's tutorial, and I will see you all on the next one.